Greetings, hello everyone. Greetings, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. So we're going to get into lesson 3 on static electricity. So we're still doing static electricity. And so for lesson 3 here, we're going to do question 2. Okay. So in the previous lesson, we did example 1. Okay. So here we're going to do example 2. Then we're going to use question 2. Okay. Example 2 here. We're going to use question 2. We're going to use question 2. So guys, this is question 2, okay, I got this question 2 from November 2018. So this is section B, question 2, November 2018. So now let's look at the question here. What does it say? Two charged balloons are hanging from a ceiling of a light, by a light thread. Okay. Balloon A is positively charged. So they're telling us that balloon A is positive. And then they attract each other. The charge on balloon B is unknown. And then 2.1.1, they say, what charge does balloon B have? Then they say, explain. So they're telling us that they attract each other. Okay. What kind of charges will attract each other? I told you in the summary, even in the flow chart, that materials with the same charge attract, not repel, and then those with different charges will attract. So it means that these things have different charges if they're attracting each other. Okay. Opposite charges will attract. Then the same charges will repel. So it means that B is negative. Then you can say A and B attract. So opposite charges attract. Opposite charges attract each other. Attract each other. Point 1.2. Did balloon A lose or gain electrons? So we know that an object becomes positively charged due to what? Is due to a loss of electrons. Okay. So and then it will become negative due to a gain in electrons. It's on a summary that I gave you in the previous lesson, lesson 2. Okay. So that flow chart that summarizes the chapter. So balloon A is positive. So we know that what? It lost electrons, did not gain. If it gained electrons, it would be negative. So 2.1.3, what do they say? They repel each other after a while. Give a reason for this. Give a reason for this. So now they say explain here. So when the two objects touch each other, when the two objects touch each other, electrons are transferred. Electrons are transferred and they have equal charge after. They have equal charge after. An equal charge after. So same charges, same charge will then repel each other, each other. So this is why, because the two objects will attract, and then they will get to a point where they touch each other. Okay. When two objects touch each other, electrons are transferred and they have equal charge after. So same charge will then repel each other. Okay, or let me say same charges. Now, 2.2. They say the picture below shows an effect of static electricity. So they show us a cloud here and it looks like these are lightnings. Okay. Now they say describe how lightning occurs. Okay. Describe how lightning occurs. Okay. So we can try to explain here. So during a thunderstorm, there is friction in the atmosphere between there's friction in the atmosphere between the particles that make up clouds. Causing the buildup of regions, causing the buildup of regions of charge. Hmm. So once the difference in charge, once the difference in charge of between two regions is great enough, electrostatic discharge becomes possible. Becomes possible. So a lightning flash is a massive discharge between charged regions. Between charged regions within clouds. Or between clouds and the earth. And the earth. So this is how lightning is formed, okay? Because it's a little bit long, okay? So this is what they are asking us. So describe how lightning occurs, okay? This is 8 here, okay? During a thunderstorm, there is friction in the atmosphere between the particles that make up clouds, causing the buildup of regions of charge, okay? So this friction of uh, particles that make up clouds causes the buildup of regions of charge. Because remember, guys, a charge results from what? From friction. Okay, a charge is caused by friction, which is rubbing of materials or objects. Okay, so once the difference in charge between two regions is great enough, electrostatic discharge, okay, becomes possible. So then the electrostatic charge becomes possible. Okay, and then a lightning flash is a massive discharge between charged regions within clouds or between clouds and the earth. So that is how a lightning is formed, okay? And then 2.2.2. What do they want? This is 2.2.1, isn't it? 2.2.2. List two ways in which you can prevent being struck by lightning. Okay? So you can prevent stay away from you can stay away from large large electrical conductors from large electrical conductors. Another way is what? Avoid wearing anything metallic, like jewelry, or metallic or anything metallic. Sorry. So it's anything metallic, like jewelry or metallic sunglasses. So you want to avoid anything metallic. Okay. So you want to stay away from such things as electricity power grids and large electrical conductors. Okay. Because usually that's where earthing takes place. Okay. These large metallic structures are used in many cases for earthing, such that the charge is transferred from the clouds into the ground. So if you are standing next to such large metallic structures, some of the charge may be transferred from the metal into you, and you may be struck by a lightning. Metallic. So avoid wearing anything metallic like jewelry or metallic sunglasses. Okay. So jewelry, this is what? Your necklaces and your gold watches and those chains around your necks. Okay. So yes, I think let's leave it here for lesson 3. Okay. This was an example of a question. This is a sort of question you may get in the exam. Okay. So question 2, there was 2.1, and then previously we did this is 2.2, and this is 2.1. Okay. I hope that was helpful. And again, thank you guys for watching again. Leave your questions in the comment section. If there's anything you don't understand, okay? If there's anything you don't understand, and try to answer your questions in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in lesson 4. Bye-bye.